Okay, so YouTube died there during the break, and I had to try to fix it. I basically had to reset up the entire thing. I'm going to try to get Stephen to call in. Oh, gosh, damn the number. Uh, Good, Stephen. He's asking me what the number is, and that's a bloody good question, Smitty. Bear with me. Let me get to my folder. It's 678 something. Um, oh, good Lord. Something always goes wrong, right? 678 760 1556. 678 760 1556. There we go. All right. So I think YouTube is back up. Whoever was watching on YouTube is probably going to want to go back to the main page and click on the new live stream link, um, because something bad happened there. Before the break, I wanted to talk about stage fright. This is an exploit for Android phones, and this is actually built into. It was a faulty library built in, that was I think existed since all the way back since Android 2.2, and according to this, it's the nickname given to a potential exploit that lives fairly deep inside the Android operating system itself. And the gist is that a video sent via MMS could theoretically be used as an avenue of attack through the lib stage fright mechanism. Here's Stephen calling in. Hold on. Hey, brother, how are you?
Good. It's still broke.
Oh, it's you. Hey, Keith. Well,
Yeah.
here's what I did. I started a new, if you go back to the main Just for Fun page, there should be a new live
Oh,
stream. I had to start a
okay.
second.
It's kind of starting again.
Okay, yeah, I had to start a second live stream, I'm afraid. It said there were authentication issues. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I had to
All right. Well, it looks like it's starting again. So.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling in to let me know because I can't tell from here. I'm winging it right now.
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
You can only do so much by yourself.
Yeah, that's right. If there were some, oh shoot, and Danielle's saying she can't see anything, so I don't know.
Well, I'm seeing the standard with the little. I don't know how to describe the icon, but it's like a beacon.
Just like the Just for Fun logo.
Yeah, Just Fun logo, the beacon, like it's ready to go.
Okay, hopefully
you just have to hit.
Hopefully it'll pick up.
You just have to hit start.
Yeah, I did that. It says I'm live, but it says I have no viewers. So yeah, something went tits up. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep going on the air and see what happens. Thanks for calling in, man.
All right, bye.
See ya. All right, so yeah, YouTube issues. Sorry about that, guys. Stage fright. All right. So anyway, it's built in. And you know, they say video sent to you via MMS. You can also, if you visit a web page with an embedded video, it can actually take advantage of this exploit. And what happens is because it's a library in the operating system itself, there are potentially hundreds of millions of Android phones that are susceptible to this vulnerability. And once they get access to your phone, they get everything, your usernames, your passwords, your keystrokes, your credit card numbers, absolutely everything that anyone needs to steal your identity. It says here 900 million Android devices are vulnerable to this. Anything from Android 2 version 2.2 and higher. That's pretty scary. Okay, so should you worry about stage fright? Here's the good news. The researcher who discovered the flaw does not believe. Oh, hold on. I got Steven. Hold on. Sorry. To restart the video. Okay. Anyway, the researcher who discovered the flaw doesn't believe that it's out in the wild yet, that any hackers are exploiting it yet, I should say. So I guess that's one good piece of news. The bigger problem is getting this fixed, getting it patched, because most Android devices are updated by the carrier. So you're dependent on your carrier to approve an update and push it out over the air and get it fixed for you. In the meantime, it's just a matter, now that this is public, now that every hacker on the planet knows. Damn. Hold on, Steven. Sorry, brother. 678-760-1556. Nope. 760-1556. Everything is going wrong here. So yeah, okay. Everything's going wrong here. Sorry, guys. Anyway, the good news, I suppose, is that it's not being exploited in the wild yet. The bad news is that it's just a matter of time. Now that hackers know this is out in the open, it's just a matter of time before they take advantage of this vulnerability. I believe I have Steven on the phone. Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Oh, sorry, man, dude, this has been a technical nightmare for the last 15 minutes. I had
fun.
I had YouTube die on me completely, some kind of authentication error. So I had to set up the live stream again. I couldn't find the damn phone number. I should have it right in here in front of me, but I don't, obviously. Anyway, you got in, and it's good to hear from you. How are you, man?
I'm good, man.
Yeah. I was just talking about this stage fright vulnerability. Have you heard anything about that? The Android vulnerability? Yeah, so it's I guess it's a file, a file with a library in the Android operating system that's existed since Android 2.2, which is way back when, which is very easily exploited just by watching a video. Basically a malformed video, which gives the attacker access to every single thing on your phone.
A porn video?
It could be any kind of video. It doesn't necessarily have to be porn.
I watch tons of porn.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be porn. But I'm sure that's I mean that's going to be one of the major ways they break in, right? It's going to be porno.
God, I don't have an
but
Android.
Yeah, the person that found it, because of the every phone since version 2.2 is susceptible. He's saying 900 million phones could be at risk to this thing.
Well, another reason to get an iPhone.
Well, yeah. Or a Nexus, an Android Nexus device where you're not dependent on your carrier approving an update and pushing it out to you. With the Nexus devices, you get the patches and OS updates immediately direct from Google, and you don't have to be at the mercy of your phone carrier. So that's good.
That's definitely good.
But yeah, so anybody with an Android phone, I don't know, just be careful, I guess. Well, shit, get an iPhone.
Yeah, be careful.
Yeah.
And I want to speak to an earlier topic.
Go on.
I would just want to say, the workers of Uber
have for Christ's sake,
human right to unionize, and I stand in solidarity with their socialist struggle.
Hey, listen, they have a right to unionize, obviously, and I don't know that it's going to get them anywhere, because
this one isn't. I'll tell you why. Because they took both roads. They came to a fork in the road, and they should have either said, we want the option to tip, or when you normalize, when you adjust for all the stuff that we have to pay for the car, we want to at least make minimum wage. But instead, they asked for both. Now, it's a good idea to overshoot when you are, getting things like this figured out. So I think it was a good idea to throw everything out at once, but they'll only get one.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, even when I was talking about it, there were a number of them. I don't really care about. I think they should. I think the consumer should have the option to tip. I really do.
Well, obviously they do.
Yeah,
I mean, they would. They're not saying one of the stipulations isn't mandatory tips. They have the option. Oh, you mean that should be an option?
Yeah, it should be in the application
right.
that the consumer should have the option to tip. It should be there in the app. The problem is it's not even there in the application. Even Starbucks added tipping to their iPhone application. Because because these people do hard work. Like our Uber driver, the one that brought us back from the beer festival, he was fucking awesome. Yeah. He was a great guy.
It's okay.
Well, he was. Okay. He was nice.
I think all Uber drivers should be female. First of all, should have a certain bra size.
Right.
And if you put them on a 1 to 10, some kind of Uber committee that ranks these women on a 1 to 10 scale.
Well, they've got to be over 8.5. No, 8.5 and up.
Okay, well, I guess I'll settle for a 7. But there's ways to improve Uber. That being one of them. Maybe just not what they demanded. And
compensate them on the hot scale.
Right, exactly.
All right, fair enough. Exactly. We'll go with that. All right, people of Uber drivers of the left coast, there's your next plan.
Damn straight.
Yeah. All right. So you had a list. So what's this HTC One A9 you were saying about earlier? What's that?
Yeah, so it's the new phone. I don't really know a lot about it.
How have I missed this?
I don't know. It was on Facebook trending news today.
I know that LG just came out with a new phone, which will be the new Nexus, Google Nexus device.
Yep.
Which looks quite nice. And again, all you people on freaking Androids, stop buying the phones from your carriers and start buying the Nexus phones, because you get everything the day it's released, and it's a clean version of Android. There's no junk built into it. You don't have to go through what Danny went through with the deep loader. You just you get your phone, you get a clean version of OS and all the updates. And the new LG Nexus phone looks pretty good, and it's a powerhouse.
Oh yeah. Well, they're usually, they're good phones. They just, you just talked about the stage fright.
Yeah, they're crippled by Android.
Yeah, and I like, I guess I like, when it comes to phones, I like my mind made up for me. I want somebody up at Apple to just say, okay, this is going on the phone. This is the way it's going to look. And if you want to change it, we don't care.
Mm-hmm. That
sounds good to me. I like that.
Yeah. Android
seems like this whole customizable thing. You can do all kinds of stuff with it, but it's just not my thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm kind of the same way. I've gone past the point of hacking them, and now I just want it to work for me. And the problem is iOS 9. iOS 9 just hasn't been working for me. It's so freaking buggy.
Yeah.
And it's starting to annoy me. And now we find out. Oh, you haven't had any problems?
No.
Well, that's good.
It's been great. What bugs have you had?
I have shit. Applications crashing, the phone locking up, persistent notifications in the notifications pull down, shitty battery life, which can be fixed with the obviously with the battery saver setting, whatever that power saver. Thank you. So yeah, it's just been a bit iffy for me, and I'm sure it'll be fixed. Before I did the actual iOS 9 update, I was running the beta of iOS 9.1, and that ran perfectly. So I imagine when 9.1 drops, everything will be fine. All my little all of my little annoyances will be gone.
Yeah, I wasn't worried too much about it.
Yeah. So Danny's gonna hook me up with her Amazon Prime, so I'm gonna be stealing Amazon Prime later this week. But
Oh, do you not just have Amazon Prime like a regular person?
no, I did the 3-month trial and that was it. I thought you don't have it either, do you?
Of course I have it.
Motherfucker. Well, why didn't
I'm
you
a
get me?
living, functioning member of society.
Why didn't you add me to your Amazon Prime?
Why would I add you to my Amazon Prime?
I don't know. Just thought you might have offered.
This is the problem. This is the problem with moderate Republican rhinos like yourself. You want to mooch. You want to mooch off people.
Hey, listen.
And
listen, I pay for my Netflix. I pay for my damn Hulu. And the only reason for me to have Amazon Prime is to watch 24. It used to be on Netflix, and Amazon bought the rights to it. So yeah, you know, chances are when the new Apple TV comes out, if Amazon are allowed on the Apple TV after, you know, they're banning shenanigans this week, chances are I will subscribe to Prime. I didn't know you were a subscriber. I thought Briley had let her Prime membership lapse.
Oh no, I got it. And you know what? It's great. You just hop on there because you have little needs. You know, you just have little things that you need, little doodads and shit like that. Like yesterday, I bought a beanie. So it's getting cold. I'll get a Carhartt beanie. So hop on there. I got Prime.
Yeah.
So I got the great shipping, and you have one-click buy. So you find what you need, one click. I mean, you're in and out in 2 minutes.
You're right. What you need. You're absolutely right. Tomorrow I'm going to get those glass screen protectors, and that'll be brilliant. And you know what else I'm going to do while I'm on there?
What's that?
Going to write some fake reviews.
Oh, do that, man.
Professional segue.
Hammering those people.
Professional fucking segue right there. Fake Amazon review. Amazon are suing. What is it? Over 1,000 people for selling product reviews.
Yep.
Yep. I don't even know about this. I saw something. I saw something about it today, but I'm guessing this is a big deal.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's one of those things that I think if you did it, if you said, you know what, I'm going to make a few extra bucks, review some shit on Amazon that I've never bought, you'd never say to yourself, hope I don't get prosecuted.
Right.
You know, but here we go.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's understandable because if you, you know, you don't want other people, because the first thing that comes to mind when you look at a review for a product is this even legitimate? Or that's what comes to my mind. You know, is this people that the company has hired to review this product? I have no idea.
Yeah, well,
so
you don't,
do you? This is important for Amazon. No, you don't. So this is important for Amazon to say to its consumers, we don't take this lightly. We want you to be able to read sincere, legitimate reviews. So I think it's good.
Mm. So do I. I think it's great, and I honestly think I think most websites have this problem. Most either the app stores, the online shopping sites. We've all known that people are paying people to review their products and review them positively.
Right.
I mean, we know it happens. So yeah, I'm glad Amazon's doing it. I'm kind of curious how they identified who was doing it.
I have no idea. I'm sure that's in the story somewhere, but I must have missed it because I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh no, you know what? A lot of these people will advertise.
Oh, we'll write you reviews for a fee type of thing?
Yeah, they'll reach out or they'll have a site that advertises their services. So they probably found them that way.
Scumbags.
Yeah.
Mm.
By the way, friend of the show or associate of the show, whatever you want to call him, Rebecca Allstrand.
Oh, I just
engaged last night.
Yeah, I just saw that on Instagram. Congratulations, Rebecca. Yeah. Good for you. And Rob, by the way, of course, congratulations, Rob.
Yeah.
Or commiserations, Rob, whichever way you want to look at it. But yeah, no,
tuxedo.
That's great. And I noticed it was her mom's ring.
Yep, that's
I believe. Yeah,
right.
which is brilliant. So good for you guys. Well done. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hopefully I guess we'll celebrate that at some point coming up.
And that, we'll be celebrating that this Saturday. And you know, the fun thing, that topic is actually technology because Rebecca is a robot. I don't know if anybody knew that, but she's a robot.
She might be, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right, so we have just a few minutes left, Stephen, and I have a question for you, and
Okay, fire away.
I'll let you go off on your own leftist little segue if you want to.
Okay.
Joe Biden,
Right.
is he getting in or not?
He's getting in. He's going to get in. He waited too long, but that's okay. He's going to get in. At this point, it's a Hillary and Bernie race.
Well, no, it's not. You know as well as I do. Right now, it's a Hillary race. But I'm sorry, Bernie.
I don't think
Bernie
I don't think
blew it.
No, he didn't. Every indicator, every gauge of social media would tell you that statement is incorrect. Most Googled, most mentioned on Twitter, most mentioned on Facebook. The guy is blowing up among people who weren't watching, who weren't keeping track of the early race. Okay, so that's very important, especially considering the younger base that we're trying to get out to the polls and vote. The same base that propelled Obama to the presidency in 2008 and 2012. That's important. But Joe Biden is your run-of-the-mill Democrat. You get a soft, fuzzy message, but underneath it, it's nothing new. He's a little better than Hillary in that he doesn't have an atrocious ethics record. But other than that, it's the same old, same old. So it's just throwing a Hillary light into the race, and for that reason, I don't think it's going to make too big of a splash.
I personally think Hillary's going to be indicted within the next 60 days, and he's going to have no choice but to enter the race. I think the party.
Which hearing is Thursday?
It's the Benghazi Senate subcommittee.
Yeah. We'll see.
But she's also being investigated by the FBI. She's 63% of eligible voters do not trust her. They think she's a liar. I mean, she's a mess. Bernie had a great opportunity to stand out from her, to basically stand up and say, you know what, ethics matter, honesty matters.
But
it still matters, even in politics today. It matters. But he should have. I think he blew it. I'm sorry. Again, he still has time, I guess, to do what he wants. I'm obviously a Rubio guy. Rubio hasn't blown anything yet. I think Rubio's yet to make his storm to the front. But and I don't know. Who knows? At this point, it's really tough. I don't trust polls because of the way they poll people these days. They only poll people that have landlines, and who the hell has a landline these days, right? And that's why I think polls are so fucking skewed. They need a new way of polling. And you may very well be right. These social media sites and these online metrics, they may be a far better gauge of how a candidate is doing. And that's honestly what scares me about Bernie Sanders, because I don't know how he's doing. I just don't know how well he's doing.
Yeah, that's the new cold call. That's the new robocall is social media metrics. And that's what's important, and that's where Bernie scored a big thing. And let me tell you this, Bernie already has the disenfranchised Democrats.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, he already has those people. He already has the Democrats who look at Hillary Clinton as an unscrupulous actor. And so it would not behoove him. I don't think he blew his chance by not mentioning anything about Hillary Clinton. If anything, he drew a few people closer to him by appearing as somebody who's just going to blow off this, quote unquote Republican witch hunt, even though we know it's not. But if anything, he did himself a favor.
I don't know.
Of course, he's not going to recruit people like you.
Well, no, of course he's not. But I think he didn't do it. I think he's going to have to go on the attack. He's going to have to separate. He's going to have to make an issue out of her ethics. Because otherwise,
but an issue is already being made out of it.
Otherwise,
his work is being done for him.
Sort of. I mean, it's being diminished by the media. The media are as well as I do. They're staunchly up her butt. The Clinton.
Oh yeah.
The Clinton bandwagon is full in effect. I don't know.
Well, the CNN pulled the CNN kept saying Hillary won the debate. Hillary won the debate. Hillary won the debate. Even though their own poll suggested by a landslide victory that Bernie Sanders, quote unquote, won the debate. But
right, and this is what gets, because it's so difficult these days, you know, and I've been pretty close on these things in the past, like the whole Jason Carter, Michelle Nunn thing. I called it, but you just can't, you cannot trust polling. And I think you might be right. Maybe these social metrics are the way we should be looking at candidates. In which case, Bernie is well ahead. If it's if that's true, if these social metrics are the metrics we should be using, he's way ahead by a massive landslide. Because you posted something on Facebook about the poll after the debate, and it was huge. It was like 88 is what was it, like 80
to 80 to 40, I think, was hers. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
so,
I mean, it was
CNN.
Yeah, and then CNN themselves say that Hillary took it by a landslide. I don't get it. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, listen, I got to wrap this show up.
Man.
I appreciate you calling in. I'm sorry we didn't have a bit longer.
No, man. Always good to call in, and I'll see you next week.
All right, brother. Appreciate it.
See ya.
See ya. Bye. Smitty. Yeah. I don't know. I think we're gonna have to come up with a much more technological way to do polling there, because polling purely people, eligible voters with landlines, is not the way to go, because who the hell has a landline these days? I haven't had a landline in years. All right, I'm gonna wrap this up. I've already gone too long already. I'm not sure. I don't know if there's a morning show tomorrow. I know Scott was under the weather today. I imagine there will be, so tune in at 7 for that. Electric High Radio is possibly tomorrow. Again, I'm not sure what the status is with Aaron and the band. Thursday, I think, is Ladies' Night. I'm gonna sit in on one of those one week, I think, because they have food and wine and food, snacks, and hors d'oeuvres, and basically food. Could do with some food if anyone out there is listening. And then Friday, I believe, is the debut of our sports show with yep. I can't. I'm sorry. Don't know who the co-host is. Oh God, I thought it was Keith, but it's not Keith. Who is it? Damn it! He was on the radio show on the morning show the other day as well. He sat in. All right. Well, anyway, that I believe is Friday. Oh wait, actually, I think he's covering for Electric High Radio tomorrow as well. Anyway, so tune in for that and you'll hear it. Me, in the meantime, I'm gonna finish my beer. I'm gonna try to do something with this YouTube 2-part disaster now. Try and piece them together somehow. But you know what? I'll be back in a week and hopefully have some more rubbish to talk about. Thanks everybody for listening. Thank you guys on YouTube for watching. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody on Periscope that paid attention to my broadcasts while I was doing them. This was Tech Talk on Just for Fun Radio. Good night, guys. All right. So I honestly, guys, I have no idea what happened to the YouTube stream, but it died, gave me an error, and said some kind of authentication error. So I had to close out that and start a new stream, which obviously you guys got to watch eventually. So now I'm going to try and piece these two pieces of video together. If the first one still exists, we'll see. I'm going to try to piece them together and see what goes from there. However, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for calling in. I really appreciate it. And Danny, I will send you I'll send you that information. And yeah, that's it. Good night, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.